To my fellow Kenyans, we know what is going around the whole world, the coronavirus pandemic. It is very unfortunate and so sad that this one has happened, but it needs a lot of efforts from all public. Let us keep to the guidelines of the guidelines that have been given out by the CS and the government. I know it is so hard for each and every one of us. Let us stick together, let us work as a team, let us all move in one direction. If you have to go out, let it be very, very important issue that you're going out for, but always let us stay at home, let us keep the distance. Social distancing is very important. We have been told that that is the only way to beat this coronavirus. Let us give the support the government that need. Let us always be there to follow the rules. If you have those symptoms, you are coughing, you have fever, you have those symptoms, you have a problem with breathing, please let us not use the public means. Stick where you are, isolate yourself from the members of your family, call the number that has been given out so that the ambulance and also the medical practitioners can come get you from there. Let us stop this spreading of this virus at all costs. To our public sector, transport, let us also follow these guidelines that have been given out. Let us avoid that crowding the matatus and also picking each and every member of public from the stages. Let us avoid that crowd. Also, to my colleagues as police officers, we know we come in contact a lot with members of public and suspects, to be precise. We have ourselves. Let us also give them that humane environment, also care for their own life also, and also avoid that crowding of the suspects within ourselves. We have rooms. Let us at least keep those distance. Let us give them the support they need. Let us give them the sanitizers. Let us give them the soap that they need, water, and everything that they need for them to beat this coronavirus. Also, let us stick to the guidelines. Very important, my fellow Kenyans. Let us stay at home. If at all necessary, you have to go out, let it be because of food or other things. Let us keep the guidelines. It is for our own good. We know we have a lot of problems as a country, but this coronavirus needs our support, the government, and each and every one of us. So my humble request, as your son, as your brother, please, my fellow Kenyans, this is a disaster for all over the world. We have seen what has been happening through Italy, France, Spain, Iran, name them, even the United States of America. This thing does not choose. It is real. Let us not take it a joke. Coronavirus is a serious disease that is there. The only thing that can defeat this one is always to isolate ourselves, to keep distance, and also let us care for our elderly, for the vulnerables, family who are sick. Let us avoid that contact. Handshake is not necessary. Make sure you wash your hand with a sanitizer. Make sure that you wash your hand thoroughly. If you don't have a sanitizer, make sure you have a soap. You wash your hand very well. Let us give this coronavirus a break. Let us all keep away from the gatherings, from the mosques, churches, and everything that need social distancing. Supermarkets, everywhere. Let us follow the guidelines that have been given out by the government for us to beat this one. It needs our support. Please, I'm begging you, as a Kenyan, as a son. It is so sad that really, you being a patient, please, if you know you have this thing, please isolate yourself. It is for the betterment of the whole country. It is betterment for the have that humane heart that if I have this sickness, let me isolate or quarantine myself. Please don't go out there infecting innocent Kenyans out there. Please, I'm begging to you. The government has given us the guidelines. We are so proud, happy that we have medical practitioners, we have doctors who are working throughout the night and day, giving medications to those people who have been affected. Let us also pray for the country. Let us pray for our people, Kenyan people that have been infected by this coronavirus, and also wish them well, and also their families. To my humble request, let us keep away from gathering and social interaction a lot. Please, let us follow the guidelines that are given out by the government, and I plead to my colleagues as police officers. We know we are also vulnerable. We always come in contact so much with members of public who we always get them as a suspect. Now that the judiciary has closed its corridors, let us also try as much as possible to isolate those prisoners that we have them in our stations, so that we give a break to this one. They are also, as much as they are suspects, they are wrongdoers, they are human beings. Let us have that humane in our hearts, that to give them the sanitizers they need. Let us give them the water to wash their hands, the soaps out there to the stations, so that as much as we are fighting out there protecting ourselves, even we care for those prisoners who are in our custodies, in our cells, in our prisons. Let us give them the humane they need. Let us give them the hygiene that the government has laid down, that every human being within our country are given that opportunity to wash their hand with the sanitizers and also to be clean. So in our cells, in our stations, in the prisons, let us, all the security agencies, please, I'm begging, let us also work together, hand in hand, to give those suspects, to give those prisoners a humane environment for them to have to fight this coronavirus as a whole nation. They are our brothers also. As much as they are suspects, they are also our brothers in human nature. So for that one, I say, may God protect our country, may God protect each and every one of us, and also fight this coronavirus as a team.